Okay, and good morning. It is Canada Day, and to celebrate, I'm drinking out of a Illinois Starbucks mug. And one of my phones is having a lot of vibrations to get its morning started. I think it's celebrating being off airplane mode. So I don't normally live stream too much on the weekends, but I figured I'd give it a shot because there are a few things that I wanted to do today. And just sort of general roundup and cleanup. And it's not really a great habit to work on the weekends, but it's one of the things that you sort of get into often as an open source maintainer. So yeah, I have chat windows up for both Twitch and YouTube. So if you've got questions, feel free to poke me there. Today we are going to be talking about Spark testing base, verifying a Spark release, and a brief look at the Spark PR dashboard, which we've looked at a few times before, but we're gonna talk a little bit about how it works and why it works the way it does, and if maybe what might be involved in customizing it for use on another project. But let's go ahead and we're gonna get started with Spark testing base, because that's where I feel most at home of those three things. I'm going to close this one so I don't accidentally share my stream key with everyone. Y'all are lovely people, but that seems like a bad idea. And we're going to go ahead and jump back into live mode. This is Spark testing base, Spark release, and Spark PR dashboard. Goes into info.txt. Great. Let's go ahead. So there are 11 pull requests in the Spark testing base right now, and actually one of them adds Spark 2.3.1 support, which is exciting. Let's take a look at the files changed. So this is a little bit of a hack, and it's not great, but essentially cross-building Spark projects is really hard. And normally you shouldn't have to, right? Spark does its best to maintain API compatibility in amongst the 2 series. And the 1 series we didn't do so great. But the 2 series we've done a pretty okay job. The thing is with Spark testing base, because we have to access some of the internals, even minor version numbers we actually have to rebuild for because we're poking at the internals. This is obviously not, I shouldn't say obviously, this is not ideal, but it works, and I use this little terrible Perl script that I wrote, and it just regenerates different build files and does the build for us. So this is exciting. I'm going to say lgtm, improve, and I'll bump the version number on my own shortly. Squash and merge, confirm squash and merge. So that's great. Spark 2.3.1 support is in. There's a logging fix, the size generators, and some other stuff. Okay. This one's non-trivial and doesn't pass. This is from November. Okay, we'll look at these quickly. One of the things which I came up in the issues side, which we'll probably do, is comparing RDDs of, oh, is this only with RDDs? Interesting. Actually, this is happening with RDDs of rows, and it's probably the correct behavior. albeit confusing. Albeit somewhat confusing. If it's happening with data frames / data sets, I think it's easier for us to say this isn't the correct behavior. And we should fix it. So I'll take a look at this. So this issue is essentially RDDs that contain rows that contain bytes, even when their values are equal, are not returning equal. And this is mostly because of how the row class works, I believe. But if this problem is happening with data frames, then that should not be the case. But this issue only talks about RDDs. So I'm going to just leave a comment on it quickly, and we'll circle back to this issue. Logging for output size validation will now print output size and expected validate. That sounds good, and it improves our code coverage, so that's exciting too. Oops, yeah. Good catch. Thanks. So in Scala, you have to put the S in front of the quote, otherwise it doesn't do the magic substitutions that we were kind of expecting. So that's not great on my end. Totally bad. Thanks for your improvement. I really appreciate it. It's really useful to see this first time contributor badge. So you can go in, squash and merge. And we're going to go ahead and write comment. Yep, that's great. Yeah, okay. Add size generators. I think we've gone back and forth on this a few times. Last time I said, looks good, would like a few more comments inside of the tests. Oh crap, I said I'd merge this like back in April. Let's scroll through this really quickly. Generate an RDD of desired size. Yeah, this looks fine. I just want to make sure that this isn't going to break any of the existing stuff really quickly. Yeah, so we refactored that. Yep. Yeah, this looks all like what we agreed on before. So I'm going to trust past Holden to have done a good enough job on the review here. Sorry. Sorry for the delay. Okay, squash and merge. Cool. So, that gets us back under 10 pull requests, which is exciting. Add data frame comparison without order. Oh, that's useful. Where did we leave off? Duplicate elements. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and do gentle ping. Relative tolerance fixes. Ooh, okay, yeah. Well, let's see where the conversation left off. Because this is indeed from November. Be good to parenting vacation. Okay. I'm gonna strategically position a. There we go. General ping. Sorry, it's been so long. It'd be good to have this functionality in, probably, for big decimals. Let's go ahead, we'll close this one. This one is the one I want to investigate more of, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into Spark testing base. Oh, it would be amazing if you did Spark tutorials of basic and advanced horn. Yeah, I mean, I used to teach Spark tutorials. They take a lot of work to put together. I'm not too likely to do that, just realistically. But honestly, I mean, possibly when Spark 3 comes out, I might go ahead and make some new Spark tutorials. In the meantime, I have a few books on the subject. There's Learning Spark, this one. Bill Chambers has also written a good sort of introduction to Spark book. It's Spark the Definitive Guide. I also have another book. It's High Performance Spark, which I wrote with Rachel. And that's actually the one that I have a tattoo of right here. Bird matches up, kind of. And that's more of the advanced side. And I do some live coding with Spark in addition to tools on top of it. But I don't have the energy to teach a Spark tutorial right now. But Spark 3, I might come back and do that, because hopefully we'll do some cool things there, which really excite me. Okay, Spark testing base. I'm going to check out which branch I'm on. Updates coverage. Get diff. Oh, get stash. Yeah. This is just while we were playing around with Spark 213 RC2. So git checkout master, git pull, which actually is going to lead very nicely into the second thing that we're going to do today. Oh, cool. Any plans on updating Learning Spark? That's an excellent question. And the answer is I would love to, but about 6 different people have to agree, and it was a lot easier when we all worked for the same company, but we don't anymore. And if I can get the other people to agree to update it with me, or even just let me update it on my own, I totally will. As it stands, though, getting sign-off from everyone is pretty hard. In all honesty, if you want something that's like more up-to-date on Spark, High Performance Spark is a really good follow-up to either of the Spark books. There's also, if you're a Python-focused person, Learning PySpark by Denny Lee and Thomas. I would butcher his last name, is another great book. It's a little more current. but I think High Performance Spark is a really good follow-on to all of the intro books. Oh, cool! Yay! I'm really glad that those books are what led you to investigate my work. Yeah. Honestly, the tutorials might happen with Spark 3.0, and if more people keep asking for them, then it's more likely that I'll make some new Spark tutorials. I have some old ones that I did at PyDatas and stuff like that, and they're a lot of fun to do. They're just a lot of work, and I normally have to like find a few other people to be TAs and stuff, and you definitely want to do a few of them in person before you try and do one online. It's not like live coding where, you know, the fun is watching where it breaks for me. It's you know, a little different. Okay, I'm gonna jump back into the live coding for a second. Clean compile, package test. Okay, so this one is the one which I'm a little bit curious about what to do, because the fact that it's happening with rdds of rows containing bytes is not good, but it makes sense from an API perspective, and I think it would be bad to special case this in the testing library magically. I could be convinced otherwise, of course, but I think definitely we should handle this for data frames correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and sort of modify this test case from the commenter and turn it into a test case for, what was I saying? For data frames, yeah. And then if it works for data frames, I can just tell them how to do this test with data frames. And if it doesn't work with data frames, we can fix it and then tell them how to do this test with data frames. So either way, super exciting. So, I mean, and by super exciting, I mean super exciting to me on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. So, where are we going? We're going to go into Spark Testing Base, src, test. Honestly, this should be 1.6 probably. So I should probably explain the layout of this code here, because this is a little non-standard. And it's not a thing that you should necessarily adopt in your own project unless you're doing something like Mahout or another cross-platform system. But essentially, because I want Spark Testing Base to work for Spark 1.3, 1.6, 2.0, 2.2, and 2.3, and all of these have slightly different internal source APIs that I need to access, it's broken into these different directories. And some of it's more sad inside of the main directory, where, for example, there's some functionality that I really need in 1.3 to make testing work well that we effectively just backport into this 1.3 only branch. And then in Spark 1.4 higher, we don't include, sorry, not branch, this 1.3 only directory. We don't include this 1.3 only directory in our build because the functionality is actually inside of Spark and it's done better. And then that's why a lot of things are like, hey, for versions prior to 1.5, for versions prior to 2, for versions, oh, this one just makes me sad, where we have to do different things for things prior to 2.2. In Scala 2.10 and 2.11. Oh, well, what the hell are we doing here? Oh, that's why. And this is because we wanted to be able to stop the active Spark context, and how we can do this changes greatly in Scala 2.11. We can do this a lot better. In Scala 2.10, it's kind of not great, and so that's a whole mess right there. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and go back to our test directory, and we're going to create this test. And this test should be valid for anything above Spark 1.6. might actually even be valid for Spark 1.3 forward. Do we have a data frame tester in Spark 1.3? Yeah, actually we do. Sample data frame test. Actually, this is an excellent question. Do we do anything with bytes? We do. Crap. Well, these are all byte arrays. Well, equal rows of that actually probably belongs in a comment. DFs of rows of bytes should be equal. Okay, so we're actually going to go ahead and we are going to wait, this fails in their code? Oh, this is the part that fails in their code. Scala non-module? What the? Oh. Java RDD comparisons, compare RDD, expected. Oh, this is the same RDD, except... Well, let's start with this test. See how it goes. Oh, I wonder if that means it's working. Let's go here. Relatedly, my trusty desktop computer has decided once again to lose its super block, which is why I'm broadcasting from my laptop despite being at home. Really need to get a new desktop, but I'm waiting on a sale because that's just how I am. Okay, so this goes ahead. Okay, val rdd is equal to sc.parallelize list row 1 and assert data frame equals df. If this fails, then we're in a bad place. But this should work based on what we've just seen. Cool. So the two test failures that we see are the yarn mini cluster and the sample mini cluster. These are not surprising. To see fail, we don't have the correct environment set up on this machine to run either of these two tests right now. So that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I am going to do test only holden caret spark testing, and this is called sample data frame test. Cool. Oh yeah, new object. This is Java. So should actually just be able to do this in Scala. Interesting. 2DF is not a member of org Apache Spark rddd. Org type row? This sounds reasonable, but Also really annoying, because I don't have the Spark session generally here. Okay. I don't want to dig back into Spark 1.6. So that's the downside of making cross-compatible code. Okay, SQL, core, src, main, Scala. Not quite what I want. Not quite what I want. Spark session. Oh, I didn't import the implicits. That's probably why. Okay. Huh. Even when I import the implicits, it says it's not there. That's weird. So if I do SQL context.create dataset RDD. Replace dataset with data frame. Ah, fuck. Oh, it needs a schema though. Yeah. Oh, I said create frame, not create data frame. Okay. Oh, that's a private method. Create data frame. This is SQL context.create data frame. RDD of type A. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Go into Spark. Ooh, any plans? Oh, yeah. I don't know what that 1,000 thing means, but that looks cool. In Spark shell. I wonder if I have a compiled version of Spark here. Looks like I might, because it's launching. So I'm going to go ahead and make this schema, and then just copy and paste it over, because schemas are hard. Case class. Data.get bytes. Let's type array byte. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is definitely what we already have a test for, but let's follow through anyways. So case class mir is, yeah, and then we're going to go session.create dataset. Well, okay, sc.parallelize. List mir. Fuck. Okay, res1.2df. Cool, res2.schema. Yay! So this is our schema. except this also had a string in it, and I want to more carefully match okay, cool. res4, 2df, res5.schema. There we go. Yeah, lazy. Cool. That's my schema. Just gonna go ahead and separate these out so I can read them. Rename this to A and B. Oh, I guess I haven't imported that into the sample data frame tests. Cool. Import org Apache Spark SQL types. I think it's types. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh yeah, so instead the one that you get back, you need to wrap it in a list or an array. Because it expects a list of struct fields. Whatevs. That's fine. Oh. Fuck. It's definitely part of the Spark session, but it's not part of Spark session.scala. It's not part of the SQL context, which is create data frame. It's totally there. Why is this not? Wait, yeah, this is totally in SQL context. Create def create data frame. Row RDD schema since Spark 1.3. This should totally be there. Create data frame is not a member of. Oh, I said date frame. God damn it. Sorry. For me, programming involves a lot of swearing. Oh, but it doesn't have to for everyone. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's good. It answers our question. Okay. So I poked at this a little bit. And while the row equality is a little weird, that's sort of an internal Spark thing. But for data frames / data sets, we handle this correctly. E.g., no, I don't want a quote, I want code. I'm hesitant to change to special case row objects inside of general RDD comparisons. Would using the DF APIs for quality testing work for you. Cool. Comment. Hopefully this solves. Oh, it formatted that as a single line. That's cool. And by cool, I mean, goddammit, GitHub. But whatever. Not my problem. Well, yeah, it's my problem. There we go. Cool. Don't care. Okay. I'll add this test case. Add a simple same df equal while following up on GHS through number 247. Cool. That's exciting. Relative tolerance we're not getting to today because the code doesn't merge. And this one merges, but want some changes to it. Okay, so we are in a pretty good place for a new version of Spark Testing Base. The other thing that I'm going to add to it is that Spark 213 just wrapped up. So I'm also going to update our wonderful build script of sketchiness, mini crossbuild.pl, and add 213 to our list of targets. This is not a great thing. If you're going to cross-build different versions of Spark, please do something better than what I've done here. It made more sense back in the day. It really doesn't anymore. In fact, it looks like I've dropped support for 1.4. Okay. To the build list. And this is, since we've added 2 versions, it's probably time to update our version number to, actually, yeah, let's go 0.10. For 1.0, I kind of want to go through and maybe get rid of all of the Spark 1.x only code, which I figure I can probably do when Spark 3 comes around. Update version 2.0.10.0. So I'm going to push this, it'll run in CI, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, actually, the other thing that I should do while we're here, default Spark version should be 2.3.1 for build. That's minor, but simplifies life. Okay, on that note, I am going to go ahead and start validating that the Spark 2.13 release has actually happened. And by happened, I mean propagated. So Maven Central, org.apache.spark. I would like to see all versions is, yay, okay. So this is good. We can see Spark 2.13 is here. I am going to personally go in here, rmrf /dot iv2 cache org.apache.spark. So I'm going to clean that out of my cache, and I'm going to explicitly build the Spark version here with 2.13. Let's go, yeah, cool. And this will just, if this fails to build, you know, maybe we only have a partial sync. You're never supposed to get that, but it's happened before. So actually, we don't need the test. If the clean compile works here, we know that Maven's synced. And these are just some simple checks that we do before sending the release email. So that's the first one. The next one is, while that's happening, I want to go and check the Apache mirrors. Apache mirrors, yay! Let's go to spark-projectorg. Documentation, so we're going to go and download. Select 2.12. And this is going to take us to the mirrors, except I'm going to go ahead and swap this. 2.13. 213. Fuck. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. That's verifying the integrity of the files. So, to verify this, you probably want to hit each of these URLs and validate them. There might even be a really simple, actually, link checker. There's got to be some, like, online link checker of sketchiness. Will this actually just check all of the links for me? Cool. That's way less work. I was going to write a Perl script to do this. Now, it's clearly checking a lot of links which are not related to the release, but we can see that it's also checking the mirror links here, and those are the ones that I want to make sure have it all present. If any of them return no, then we wouldn't update the release information just yet, but it's looking pretty solid. This'll probably take a second or two. While that's happening, the next part of the release that's important to do is updating the website. And the reason that I'm doing this is the release manager for the Spark 2.13 release did a great job, got the release all through, but has to go and do some other things this month. And I was very busy last month. I mean, I still did some live streams, but I didn't have a consistent enough schedule to be able to dedicate. So we essentially agreed to split the responsibilities on the month boundary so that, you know, he could do as much of the release as he could, and I could take over whatever was left. And thankfully, the part that's left is the fun part where you get to tell people the software is ready. So I lucked out on this one. So spark-website, git remote, git pull Apache ASF site. Cool. Actually, there's probably two changes that I need to make, because it is now July, and the Spark project very, very nicely put the Pride logo up for the last week of Pride, but it's Pride Month is over in America, so it's probably time to go back to our regular Spark logo. So I have two PRs to make here. Okay. Ooh, okay. So one server-side problem with planet.apache.org. That's totally fine. We don't care. Okay. These ones were forbidden by robots.txt, so I'm going to check manually. Yeah, that looks like it's fine. Cancel download. Yeah, that's fine. Cancel download. And that's also fine. Cancel download. And this one is also fine. Cancel download. And I'm not checking the hashes because there's some scripts that already do that once the files are present. They're not perfect though. We've definitely had issues with that in the past, but not during a release, just like randomly coming up later. So that's exciting. Yeah, and actually the ASF input people weren't super happy about that when it did happen. Let's check this one just because it was a redirect. Yeah, that also looks fine. Okay, that looks good, so it's probably time to go ahead and update the release. It's been a while, and by a while I mean Probably a few months. And so my memory is fuzzy. I'm going to go ahead, documentation, release process. Updating the Spark website. Oh, crap. The release notes were probably left to me as well. Okay. Crap. Damn it. The docs are going to be annoying. Fudge. Spark 2.1.3. I want the mailing list. Spark dev list. And please tell me the docs are here. Oh, fuck, the docs are gone. Fudge. Damn it. Well, I guess I'm building the docs today. Yay! Unless... Where does the docs directory live in the Spark website? Please tell me it lives somewhere fun. Spark, cd site, docs. Fuck. Okay, we're going to go ahead and build the docs. Okay, so this is exciting. We can see that the clean compile with Spark 2.1.3 worked, so the Maven sync is definitely complete. That's good. Building the docs, not great. Thing we have to do, git branch -a. Okay, cool, yeah. Git fetch Apache, and we're going to go ahead and make sure that we build from the right place. Boop. This is the tree. Oh, cool. The tag is already created, so that's lovely. So we're just going to check out the 2.1.3 branch, and we are going to go ahead and build the docs as described here. We don't update the latest because this is not the latest one, but that's fine. Oh, cool. I don't have Jekyll installed on this machine. Now might be a great time to transition to my desktop machine, which has Jekyll installed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly. Assuming that I can remember the password for my desktop machine. There will be a brief interlude while I get that party started. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Hey, yeah, there we go. I think that's fixed. Yep, looks like it is. Sorry about that. It changed the audio device on me between reboots because I got a new sound card. Because the old one that's on the motherboard blew. I really need a new desktop computer. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and keep this party started. We need to build the docs now. And definitely the audio is working because I heard some echoing from my test device, so that's a good sign. Or, I mean, it's a sign. Good might be a bit of an overstatement. Okay. Cool. Sorry for that brief interlude. I just was not super sure about that. Let's go ahead, check Jekyll on this machine. Yeah, looks like it's installed, so we're going to go ahead and go into repos. Spark, let's check our branch. Do I have anything? No, everything looks good. Git fetch Apache. v2.1.3, and now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our production build. It's going to be super exciting. Oh, actually, before I do the production build, the other thing that I'm going to check on super quickly is if where'd my mouse go? If there's a pull request to make this work. Oh, this is no longer ASF diversity info. This is verifying Spark release now. Spark release prior to announcement. For announce, whatever. Cool. And go back to Chrome, github.com, Spark website. Let's look at the PRs. There is a pull request. Oh, awesome. So I don't even have to actually update the website. This is really good. That is not great news. We can see that, yeah, asked to take care of it once the mirrors are up to date. And as we just checked, the mirrors are definitely up to date. This check, Python 3 Sphinx issue, it's not a good sign. So let's see here. Sphinx doesn't render auto docstring correctly with Python 2. This is a 2.4 issue in progress. Yeah, so since we voted on the docs as is, rebuilding them, yeah. So these docs should be the ones we voted on. And it doesn't look like a regression, e.g. 21x already has some broken issues here. So yeah, the following. Okay, so this is saying autodoc docstring signature. Autodoc docstring signature. I'm not super sure what autodoc docstring signature is supposed to do, so let's go ahead and look that up. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So presumably but this looks like this is fine. I'm confused. What about this is broken? It's that it's star args, star kw args. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the files changed. We're going to go ahead and we're going to dig into PySpark ML HTML. Fuck, I don't want to do this. We only loaded 3,000 changed files. No shit. And of course, the one that I want to look at is one of the 381 that are not loaded. Oh, okay, no, it's lazy loading. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go into, oh shit, do I have hub installed on this machine? I probably don't. Oh, I don't. I want hub from GitHub. I installed this yesterday, but on my other machine. Damn it. Okay, git checkout ASF site, git pull Apache GitHub. Whatever. We're just going to go ahead and directly check out the pull request, and then we can grep in this pull request to see if it's doing what we want it to do. Yeah. Sorry. The joys of last-minute software development. Yeah, or not development, validation, I suppose. Okay. Git checkout PR. No, I don't want a previous commit. I want a PR. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Git fetch origin. ASF-git. ASF-site. Git fetch Apache. Git status. Git stash. I just don't want to do this. Okay. How are these different? What the hell? Reset. Yes, I've site. Can I do this? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Cool. I guess this is fine. So git fetch ASF Apache-GitHub : okay, pull / our ID is number 120. /PR-120. Cool. git checkout pr-120. And now we are going to go into site docs 213 and PySpark. Okay, API, Python, PySpark, ML, HTML. And let's go find this magic incantation. Okay. Damn it. Not looking great. Okay. Let's go ahead and open this in file. Accept Spark dash website. Site docs 213 API Python PySpark ML. Let's go ahead and take a look in here. So actually, yeah, let's go ahead and just go there. Let's go to the same anchor. Fuck. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's clearly not a regression. And I'm not rebuilding the docs with a different build that hasn't been voted on for part of a backport release. But that's what we should say in the conversation. Back into conversation. Yeah. Yep. Check the docs. They exhibit the same star args / star kw args behavior that Spark 24530 describes as a bug. However, it's not a regression. It's not a regression, and we already voted on these docs. We could rebuild the docs. We could rebuild the docs at a later point if we all decide that's worth the risk. Personally, for a backport, for a maintenance release, I'd be against doing that. But that's just me. So where's the risk? E.g. possible broken links. If we aren't careful. Personally, yeah. So, yeah, that's, I mean, it's unfortunate. I wish this issue had been fixed, but we've already finished our vote. It's a little late to try and fix it now, is the TLDR. So I'm actually gonna actually, since we've already got this checked out, why did my phone buzz? It's not 10 o'clock, is it? How do I have? Oh, it's 11. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I try and get these things done a little bit faster than this, but we got let off the beaten path a few times. That looks pretty solid. I'm just gonna check the download link really quickly. Mostly, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, it's broken unless I use Jekyll serve, which is kind of a pain to do, although it's not that bad. Let's go ahead and be good humans. Less readme.md, check. Yeah, okay, Jekyll serve -- incremental. Hope you have some time for Spark 24626. Great question. I don't know if I do. Spark 24626. Improve analyze table command. Currently analyze table. Oh, that sounds like a interesting thing to do. And there's a PR for it. Is this the PR that I was messaged about on looking at on Twitter? Yeah, cool. I like things that go faster. I'm not going to have a chance to do this in today's review, but I'll definitely look at this in next week's reviews. Because this looks exciting. Sorry, I got off topic. Jekyll serve started. I'm going to go ahead and check to make sure that the site is all good. Yeah. Cool. Yay. Oh, I'm going to be sad to see this logo go, but that's legit. 213. Click through. Click on it. Okay, yeah. Looks good. Okay, yeah. So I'll definitely get to that PR soon, but not today. Today it's already been more than an hour, and I've done Spark testing base, just finished validating the release, and the final last checks. So we're gonna go in here. Review changes, approve, LGTM, ran locally with Jekyll serve, API, run locally with Jekyll serve. And this is just, looks good to me, and then I tell people what I did to validate it so that if something goes wrong in the future, I can also remember when people are like, Holden, you didn't check this. I'll be like, no, these are the checks I did. Because my memory isn't great, unless I write it down. In which case, I guess it's not my memory anymore. Okay, cool. That's good. In theory, our merge script now handles merging this stuff, I think. Fuck. Let's go ahead and look in the Spark directory, because previously merging the Spark website stuff was really annoying. Doesn't look like that happened. I could have sworn it did, though. Maybe I'm just on an old branch. Oh, yeah, I am on 213. Damn it. Okay, let's go into Spark-website, git log. Python? .py? No, it doesn't. Why do I remember someone saying that they made the Spark merge script able to merge website PRs? I'm not super sure here. Let's scroll down through this really quickly. Oh, that's nice. Cool. So a lot of style fixes. Yeah, it wasn't in 2015 that this happened. So I am either misremembering something or my brain is a little off. Both of these are, I'd say, equally possible. But I'm going to go and check and see if maybe it's in a PR here. Let's try punching in the word web. That gives us a bunch of web UI stuff. Merge. Well, okay, maybe it's in here. Log-p. Yeah, it wasn't in here. Maybe it's here? None of these mention Spark-website. Yeah. Cool. I guess my memory of this is just not super valid anymore. So that's frustrating. But that's okay. We're in this one. Oh, wait, no. This totally... It's okay. There is a merge script here. I just merge script. Damn it. Okay. Oh, it's just called merge PR in the root directory. I'm sorry. It's been actually, it hasn't been a long day, but I'm just clearly a little tired. This is the PR that we want to merge. It's number 120. That looks solid. Cool. It looks like I don't have the right remote set up to use the script. I do not. Git remote add. But I'm... Oh, shit, sorry. The machine which I have to watch things, I'm gonna check my remotes from... Okay, git remote add. So the one I'm missing is Apache, I think. And it is https git whip us.apache.org/repos/asf spark-website.git. Okay, let's do that again. Number 120. Yep. That's the primary author. Push to Apache, yes. My username is Holden, and my password, I keep in a password manager, because I don't trust myself. Damn it. Stupid password manager. Sorry, I just don't want to look up my password on the same computer that I'm live streaming. So, okay. Yeehaw. Oh yeah. We'll give it a minute. Give it another minute. Or two. Okay. Well, while that's finishing, I'm going to go back to the release guide and make sure that I'm following all the steps. So, developers, release process. I'm really glad that we actually wrote this down. So this part's done already. The upload to PyPy, I don't know if that's finished or not. Let's go check. PyPy. PySpark. 2.3.1. Oh, yeah, there were some issues with 2.1, so it's not gonna. We're probably not actually. Oh, it is. It is here. They got it to work, so that's awesome. So upload it to PyPy. Check. We've just updated the Spark website. Yeehaw. And yeah, since this is a patch release, we're not bothering to write the release notes to the same degree. Okay, let's go ahead and start the party. Oh, actually, yeah. This one we want to do as well. The Jira mark the Spark 2.1.3 version as released. Okay. Oh, cool. That's... Oh, god damn it. I have so many fucking passwords for the ASF. I have two password managers which are both trying to help, but only one of them actually is up to date. I think issues.apache.org. This one might be correct. Cool. Let's go into releases. (2.1.3) release. Release date set to today. Yeehaw. Okay. Let's go into releases. Yep, 2.1.4. Open, no issues. Great. Let's go ahead and send our wonderful release email. Enjoy an adult beverage of your choice, and congratulations on making a Spark release. Okay, well, I only made half of it, so it's kind of lazy. But I'm still going to enjoy an adult beverage of my choice. In this case, my adult beverage is probably coffee. Cool. Spark 2.1.2. I just wanted to open my email somewhere semi-private. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. And that's a good thing that I did, because that contains some secrets. I hope that these secrets are not being broadcast. It looks like they are not. Awesome. Cool. This is kind of fun. I did the last release for Spark 2.1.2. So here, check it over. And so there were no responses. People were not super excited, but that is okay. So generally, people don't get super excited for maintenance releases, and the people that do tend not to be as active on the mailing list because a lot of people running Spark 2.1 tend to be inside of corporate environments, and sometimes they're a little less involved in the community. So we're going to go ahead. Okay, let's go ahead. 2.1.3. So we've been having issues with CRAN, so I'm going to go and see if it's in our CRAN archive. CRAN search. If it's there, it's cool. Whoa. Meta CRAN? Oh, God. Okay. Spark. Spark R, Chevron, last updated 9 months ago. Yeah, it is not available on CRAN. Not great, but also nothing I can do about that. We just have difficulties updating CRAN because of various things which I haven't paid a lot of attention to. On Maven and PyPy. And PyPy. Yeah. Special thanks to Marcelo. Let me double check Marcelo. Oh. Marcelo's at Databricks? Huh. Hi. For making the release. I'm just handling the last few details this time. Interesting. Wait. Oh, no, not at Databricks. Okay, yeah. This is just speaker. Okay, cool. That just yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Or maybe they are. Whatever. Yeah. This is Marcelo. Okay, that looks solid. I can get rid of my Twitter link at the bottom, and it's good. That's good. Yeah. I'm gonna check what else if there is. I'm just nervous because once I send the email, it's kind of awkward to go back. Yeah. It looks solid, though. Oh, it says create an announcement on the website and then send an email to the mailing list. News posts. Okay, let's do that part quickly as well. Let's actually double check that wasn't already done. Spark project. where's the news? Spark project news? Okay, no, it's not there yet. Okay. Cool. So we'll go ahead and make the Spark 213 news release. Are there 213? No. Okay. So back to Spark website, git branch, git checkout asf-site, git push. Cool. Git checkout Spark 213 news and notes. Glamorous life of being a open source maintainer. Could do all sorts of things like this. Okay. So in news posts, okay. 2018. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. I guess it's July. Okay, that's 7. Shit. 0701 Spark 213 released.md. Cool. Cool. Go ahead and swap this into 213. We're happy to announce the availability of Apache Spark 213. Visit. So the release notes, actually, yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to do a git log. See the one where we added this. Fuck. Okay. Git log spark 2.1. Oh wait. Spark. Git log Spark -212. Okay. Git log -p. Cool. So added the release note here. Updated the release process. In releases, there's also a post. So we're going to go into releases. Yeah, come back here. Control XW 2018 0701 spark-release-213.md. Cool. There we go. Yeehaw. Get status. Get add. Add the news and release notes for Spark 213. Then we'll rebuild the site incremental. I'm going to actually do it in serving. Jekyll -- incremental. Serve. Oh. It would appear that I forgot how to spell incremental. That's cool. No. Oh, maybe it's Jekyll serve -- incremental. Oh, cool. I'm starting to get hungry. It's been awake for like an hour. I wonder if the milk has gone bad. Cool. Oh. The latest news is not updated. Damn it. It looks like I'm going to have to do a non-incremental update, which is not the most exciting. Yeah, so it's good. Check the link. Cool. That's exciting. Let's make sure this is Spark 213. And the requested filter does not exist or is private. That's not good. Let's check Spark 212. Jira for the detailed changes. Okay, cool. Looks like I need to do something in here to make it work. That being said, I need a quick break to make some cereal and get some more coffee. And use the facilities. So I'm going to be back in like 10 minutes. I think. Let's see here. I'm going to switch to this BRB screen and I'm going to drop a text box on it. Back at, what time am I going to be back at? 11:35. Yeah, I'm going to be back at 11:45 PST. So, yeah, it's fine. Oh, damn it. Back at 11:45. Sure. Okay. Yeah, well, whatever. I'll see y'all shortly. Oh. Hey friends, I'm back a bit early to enjoy my Lucky Charms, but I'm going to take these 3 minutes to eat them on mute so y'all don't have to hear that. And we'll continue with figuring out how to make this page work for Spark 212. And yeah, then we'll move on from there. But yeah, give me 3 minutes to eat breakfast first, and then we'll keep going. Looks like it's time for me to come back. So, this is a step that I missed. Let's go ahead. Control C, Control T. I'm gonna open this in an incognito window just to make sure that, yeah, these release notes are visible regardless of who the person is. So this is good. Go over to our good friend here. This one, yes, okay, we go to s.apache.org, sure. And we are going to make this a short link to here. Do that. Yeah. Spark dash 2.1.3. Okay. save it. Google Smart Lock. I don't trust you. Wait, only. Oh, fudge. Oh, fuck. It looks like someone else made the Spark 213 short link, and the short link ain't valid. That's cool. Make sure this is 213, just double check. Ooh, no. No, this is not. Okay. This one. Where is it? Where did it go? Okay, released. 213. Release notes. Cool. Cool. This one here. Dash release notes. Cool. So this is the URL that we will use instead. Totally fine. That's good. That's good. Localhost 4000. Switch this to 213. We're going to do a full rebuild in just a second, but I want to check to make sure. Release notes, detailed changes. Yeehaw. Okay. Looking good there. Let's go ahead, latest release. I want to make sure 213. Yeah, okay, cool. Yep. Upload. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, wait. .md. Git commit -m. Update Jira link since other link went to private filter. Cool. Git stash. Git checkout asf-site. Git pull Apache asf-site. Yeah, okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and delete these two. Wait, no, that was already there, maybe. Okay, so it turns out that these files were already present, and it's probably just the S-link that we need to update. That's fine. I just didn't pull the right version, or there was a delay. Update website for cool. Jekyll serve incremental. Let's take a look at what the present master looks like, or not master, asf-site tag looks like. Okay, cool. That's fine. Release notes and the detailed changes link. Yeah, I think this is the wrong detailed changes link for Spark 213. Oh no, yeah, okay, this Spark 213 released. That's a problem. Let's fix that. Okay. Git branch, git checkout -b fix Spark 213 links. Cool. So this is going to become -release-notes because the other one was a private filter. And then we're going to go into news posts. This is 213. Cool. Let's go ahead, check that release notes goes to the right place now. Yep. Detailed changes goes to the right place. And yeah, looking good. Okay. Git branch, git commit -am. Fix Spark 213 link issues. Git push. Oh, cool. And a friend just woke up. Yay. Gotta go ahead and make a PR though. Update. Oh fuck! Why is it including this PR? Why does it have this commit? It should not. Oh god, fucking. Sorry, I should swear less, but I don't. It looks like the Spark website, GitHub, is not mirroring correctly. I can manually fix that issue. Oh, can I? Fuck. I don't know if I can manually. Well, let's find out. Something tells me this is, yeah. Yeah, it's not the way they like it. Fuck. Update. Yeah. I'm going to manually merge this because GH is out of sync and I'm in that state. Cool. This is kind of a hack, but it's the cool. Git checkout asf-site, git log, git branch. Wait, git pull asf-site, git diff Apache asf-site. Yeah, okay, nothing. That's what we would expect. Git log. Okay, git branch. Git cherry pick. because it's a single commit. Git push Apache. Cool. It looks like it might take some time for the Spark website to get updated. That's completely understandable. Let's go ahead and take a look here, though, if these things are going to work. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. And the updates happened. View the release notes. Detailed changes. Yeehaw! Okay. We did it. Yay! Finally finished the release. Hey, can you move the banner to the top? Oh, so I can see what you're typing. Thanks. Sorry about that. I will do that for next time. Can I move it to the top? Oh, yeah, I can do that just fine. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, wrong thing. Cool. Yay. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I was just pushing to Apache, the latest version of the site. Looks like the site's been updated. Super exciting. The links and issues that we had earlier are all taken care of. And so now I'm going to go back to my email here. I'm going to... Okay. What was I going to do? Yeah, if you look in the corner, you can see some people chatting about Canada. That's cool. This looks good. Let's go ahead and move this back in so you can't see people chatting about Canada. Just in case people say something. Great. I just want to double check Marcelo. Marcelo Venzin. Okay. Marcelo Venzin. That looks good. Yeah. The release notes are available at okay. That looks good, I guess. No one's noticed that I've spelled anything particularly bad. Let's read it back once more to double check that it all says 213. Okay, cool. I am gonna go ahead and press send. I guess we're done. I was going to look at the Spark PR dashboard today as well, but honestly, that is way too much work. It's been almost it's been almost 2 hours. It's actually a little over 2 hours at this point. So I'm done for today. We'll do the Spark PR dashboard another day. It's the joys of software. Sometimes stuff just takes longer than expected. Let's go ahead. I'm going to tweet that this is done. Should reload. Hey, Apache Spark friends. The Spark 2.13 release is now officially released. If you're using 2.1x, please upgrade. If you want to watch the final checks of the release, you can see Caro, YouTube. Copy link address. Cool. Sorry for the meta. Okay. Let's go ahead, tweet that. And I think we're done for the day. Unless anyone has any more questions, I'm done. Have a lovely day, y'all. I hope you enjoy what's left of your weekends. That's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this into the ending